So the next thing that happened on Friday Night SmackDown, it was a main event. But before we talk about the main event, we got to talk about a few things that actually happened. So we had Shawn Michaels representing SmackDown and Road Dogg representing Raw. They come out doing the drafts and stuff. So yeah, for the final round and all that stuff. And the first pick for the final round for SmackDown was Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky Damage Control. So yeah, Damage Control will be on Friday Night SmackDown now. For the first pick for Raw now will be Shinsuke Nakamura. So yeah, Shinsuke Nakamura is going to be will be on Monday Night Raw. So yeah, this will be the first time that Nakamura is going to be like officially a member of Raw. So yeah, because he's always been on SmackDown since he came up on the main roster. But yep, that's what's going to be happening there. The next people that's going to be drafted to Friday Night SmackDown was the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. So yeah, they will be drafted to Friday Night SmackDown. And then the last pick for Monday Night Raw was the NXT Women's Champion, Indy Hartwell. So yeah, she will be going to Monday Night Raw. So yeah, those are the NXT picks right there. And then after that, we see Alba Fire and Isla Dawn getting interviewed backstage at the Performance Center and stuff. And yeah, they'll be defending the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships this Tuesday on NXT. So yeah, that's what's going to be happening there. But yep, that's what happened there. And then after that, we see Shinsuke Nakamura getting interviewed backstage. And while he was talking about it's going to be great to be on Monday Night Raw and all that stuff, he gets attacked by Karrion Kross. And Karrion Kross was with Scarlett. So yeah, Karrion Kross lays out Shinsuke Nakamura. And they got a match next week on SmackDown now. But yep, that's what happened there. And then after that, we see the Usos talking with, telling Solo Sikoa to come on and go with them for their match and all that stuff. And Paul Heyman says that no, Solo's going to be staying back here. The Tribal Chief wants y'all to go out all alone because tonight's going to be y'all's night. So yeah, that's what he says, and then the Usos go out. But yeah, we'll get to the main event. It was the Undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus Jimmy and Jay the Usos in a tag team match for the Undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships in the main event for tonight's episode of Friday Night SmackDown. This match, it was a pretty good match. It was going back and forth and everything. During this match, while it was going on, we see Paul Heyman backstage, and he gets on the phone while him and Solo Sikoa was watching the TV and stuff. And Paul Heyman got a phone call by Roman Reigns, and apparently Roman Reigns tells him some stuff, and Paul Heyman tells Solo Sikoa that it's his time to go out there. So yeah, that's what Solo's going to do. But yeah, we get back to the match. It was going pretty good and stuff. At one point, we see Kevin Owens hit the stunner on a Jimmy Uso. He pins him 1, 2. Jimmy Uso barely kicking out at 2. But after that happened, we see Solo Sikoa making his way down the ramp and stuff. And then we see Matt Riddle coming up, attacking Solo Sikoa. And him and Solo Sikoa just brawling throughout the crowd and stuff. So yeah, that's going on right there. And this match was going pretty good and stuff. Kevin Owens selling a leg injury and stuff like that. He kept on getting smacked with a bunch of super kicks as well. Getting pinned and stuff, but he kept on fighting through, kicking out at 2 multiple times and stuff. Jay Uso comes in there. He hits a super kick onto Kevin Owens after Kevin Owens tries to fight back and stuff. And then he tags in his brother Jimmy. They're setting up the 1D onto Kevin Owens. But then we see Sami Zayn grabbing Jay Uso and dragging him out the ring and stuff. Going at it with him outside the ring. And then we see Kevin Owens hit the stunner onto Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso falls back to the corner and stuff. Kevin tags in Sammy. Sammy comes in, hitting the Helluva Kick on a Jimmy Uso, and then he pins him for the 1, 2, 3. So yeah, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, and they have retained the Undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships. That's what happened. Really good match, though. That was match of the night for me right there. Really great match between those two tag teams. And then we see Solo Sikoa just staring at the Usos, like shaking his head and stuff. So yeah. That's what happened there, and the Usos looked disappointed after that. But yeah, for that match, I'll give it 4.5 stars. That's why I'll give it. It was a pretty good match. That's why I'll give it. Definitely not better than their WrestleMania match, but still a really good match. That was match of the night right there. But yeah, for tonight's episode, Friday Night SmackDown with the draft and all that, I'll give it 7.5 stars. That's why I'll give it. So yeah, that was SmackDown right there. this Monday we got the second night of the draft that's coming up Monday. So yeah, that'll be going on. SmackDown next week will be live in Puerto Rico. And then we got Backlash next week as well, and I'll be doing my predictions on Backlash and stuff like that eventually. So yeah. But yep, that's been my Friday Night SmackDown reviews. Like, subscribe to Team W Wrestling on YouTube, subscribe to my other channel, Word of Chris, and subscribe to this channel, Chris Bales, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and both of my TikToks. I'll be down there in the description box. And I'll see you guys later for this Monday's Monday Night Raw reviews. See you guys later. Until then.